Sixth grade, happy history test today. Um, you got your short answer here. The biggest thing I want to point out in this first lesson, guys, is make sure you're checking these numbers and you have those numbers there. So the first one is worth 4. As you cruise through this, guys, it goes in order. So there are 4 geographical areas to be able to get those things. As we work our way through that and spell those things out for you, you cruising on to the next page. You got your mountain ranges. Your plains regions, your rivers. You see how we're going right in nice order as we cruise our way through that, okay? And then as I'm cruising here, guys, I'm going to get down to the end here where we start talking about number 7. 7 says, what are the 12 different groups of people that had settled in the Americas? So you're looking for just the names of all the groups of people that we pulled out. So you can see how you got the first American societies. Now, guys, it's not in America. This is in all the Americas that we studied. South and North America and also Central America. So you got one there, guys. And then as you start to cruise through this, you're going to start to see more and more groups mentioned there and more groups. Now, please do not just get your huge big words like, oh, I saw that Olmec was 1 and I go back to this one for you, and I saw that Toltec was 2. There are more people mentioned in there even though they're not bold. So make sure you're finding those groups and you're cruising through this and you're cruising through this and you're cruising through this and you're looking for 12 different groups of people that have settled in the America. And then we ended with how we cruise through here, guys, which would be your different groups divided by the regions that they were in. So there's a major challenge here. 12 groups, and then can I take some of these and divide these out where they were in South America, the Arizona region, Mexico, mound builders, as we work our way through that, but still included in those 12 groups. Okay, that moves you to lesson 2. Lesson 2 is kind of the same thing. It's going to cruise in order for you guys as we go through this. And then you can see the numbers again. You need the 2 archaeologists that are mentioned there at the beginning. You need the 2 types of calendars that they used and how many days there were on each calendar. Then we have that social pyramid that we used. They had the arrows when we did it on our notes, guys. You could just draw a triangle and write level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. You can just use the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so that I know that you know these people are on the top and it works its way down. Okay, then the other biggest thing, guys, is how we ended it here, where we start cruising through these people again. By the time you get through lesson 2, guys, there's 15 different groups of people mentioned. Your goal is 10 of them. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would do all 15 because if you get all 15, that's an easy way to get extra credit. So you got to go through this and you got to find all the names of people. Make sure you're getting the people and not like where they were from. Then it ends with a little matching section, guys. Obviously, 9 people, rulers, gods, 9 blanks. Each one will be used once, a little bit of extra credit. Okay, I don't have the writing assignment on my screen right now, so I will just tell you about it. You can read it with me. Page 2 of your journal writing says this: do you think your favorite teacher you ever had is also the best teacher you ever had? Now what I mean by this, guys, is I want you to think of your favorite teacher as the one you liked the most. I want you to think of the one best as the one that was best for you. Now, if I was going to answer that question, I would say, do you think your favorite teacher you ever had was the best one for you? I would say no. My favorite teacher was super nice and had a lot of fun in the class, but probably had too much fun in the class. You know what I'm saying? My best teacher for me was super strict and made me write papers, and I hated writing papers. And so when I was in the class, I didn't really like the teacher. Now that I'm older, I'm like, that teacher was the best thing for me. They taught me, he taught me discipline, and he made me work and work and work. He made me a better writer, and now that I'm old, I appreciate the work ethic he made me do. I appreciate the discipline he gave me. I appreciate the fact that he made me get outside my comfort zone and write papers. So for me, the answer was no. But I hope that by my little story, you can see the difference of what we're getting at on why one was a favorite and one might be best, and the difference between it. Some of us are like, well, of course my favorite's my best teacher because they're the best because they're my favorite. Now, that's what I was getting at, is your one that's best for you, also your most favorite, and you do with that what you want. Make sure you get that thing filled out. Okay, guys, you have a bunch of opportunities on the test to get extra credit. I'll highly recommend it. You can also, at the top for extra credit, back at History 16 at the top of your page, write down I love history tests. Have some extra credit that way. Okay, blessings on it, guys.